Hi, this is Kian. Welcome to another Floppy Friday. Floppy Friday number 10. So this is so we're gonna play a few Commodore 64 games found on floppy disks that I bought at an auction site some time ago. So today we're going to take a look at least at Batman. So this is a request that came in from Francesco Capilli, who used to have the original, boxed or packaged version of this on tape. I also used to play this game on the ZX Spectrum back in the day, so I haven't yet played it now, so I have no idea how it's going to look. From what I remember on the Spectrum, it was like an isometric arcade adventure, a bit like Highway Encounter, which is one that we saw earlier on in this series. So let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna pick up the joystick and we'll take it there. So the Axis chemical plant. Jack Napier must be stopped from stealing the Axis plant records. You must find and deal with him, but first you must confront his henchmen. So I think this is not the same. This is a 2D. Okay. So yes, as Francesco said, it's definitely 2D. It's strange. It's hard to. All right. So yeah, it's oh, nice. Ooh. Ha. So yeah, this is a platform game, right? Of course. Oh. All right. Fair enough. But it's nice. I like the gameplay. So I'm not quite getting the hang of it. Huh. Can I go in there? All right. So yeah, on the Amiga, it was apparently. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm dead. But the interesting game. I like this one. But yeah, on the Amiga it was the isometric version, whereas this, so it's a different game basically, at least from the one that Francesco was talking about. All right, so that was Batman. Right, let's take a look at what's next. I did say that I would give Arkanoid a play, so let's do that. Let's put that in. Let me just reset. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, of course. Yeah, so this is Arkanoid. I mentioned this a few episodes ago. It's an interesting one in the sense that it was this was originally an arcade game, but it's a clone of Breakout, which was from the Atari days. It's not a very I don't know. I mean, Breakout was great, of course, and this adds some bells and whistles. It has a sort of similar kind of concepts to being able to. Anyway, we'll talk about it as we go through. In fact, why don't I just fast forward this bit, and then we can play it later. Okay, so this is Arkanoid. Looks like a space alien type, game by Imagine. I think there's usually a little bit of a thing going on there with the when we. Oh no, we don't. All right. So never mind. I'm going to go and use the... I don't know if I can use the keyboard to adjust this. Oh no, I just have to select the first. I'm going to use the keyboard. I tried this with the joystick, but it's really hard because it's very quick. And I actually found that, in any case, the keys are very simple. It's just the left and right shift keys and then the space bar. So I just found it's much easier to use a keyboard for this particular game. So 1 player, 1 device, 5 buttons, starts game. The era and time of this story is unknown. After the mothership right, fine. So that's what I meant by there's a little detail, but it's only animated here when you start the game, I think. Cool. So it's just a classic breakout game, but with some flying hats. So it's, it's the usual thing. I remember this. When I first had a BlackBerry with a scroll wheel. This was like, for me, the killer. Oh no! It's very sensitive. Even with a keyboard, it's tricky. It takes a little while to get the hang of it. So there, I can catch it at least, which really helps. So it's very similar to the game I used to play. The version that I used to play on the BlackBerry. I can't even remember which device it was. It's really sensitive. You can't do micro movements with it. But yeah, so for me, I have to admit, it's a fun game, fine. And there's a bit of a twist on the whole breakout thing by having those sort of flying magic hats or whatever they are at the top there. So there is definitely something that's a little bit more compelling perhaps than Breakout, but it was really, anyway, the graphics are good. I'll give them that. It's reasonably playable. But yeah, super popular game at the time, both on the arcade and then when it got onto the home systems as well. Not super elaborate, but what it does well, I guess. That's probably what you can say about it. Yeah, there's always that trade-off when you're doing this. Do I give up my ability to catch to get a longer work version, because some of them are not compatible, of course. A longer, bass or whatever you call it. Paddle? I don't know. Oh, what's a D? I'm not going to find out this time. Don't remember what D is. So the trick. Oh, now it's got quick again. Okay. So this will give me oh no, I didn't catch it. If you can't catch, it's really a pain. So here's when you grow, or at least get slow. Oh no, multi-ball, ah! Why didn't that slow down? Because I didn't catch it. Okay, oof. So as you may remember, the silver ones are double, like they take twice as long, 3 times. You've got to hit them a lot of times anyway to get so close. Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing this because it's not really super interesting to watch, but this is Arkanoid. Quite a fun one, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a Breakout clone with some flying wizard hats. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to find out that people really hate my description of that, but that's what it is what it is. I haven't played it a lot, I will say. Just for a bit of fun and to wrap things up, I think I'm going to just load one more game now. And this is an interesting one. Let's have a look. No, actually, I don't know what I'm... Yeah, that's a mistake. I don't know. Anyway, there, I've got a bit of a problem. I need to just clean the head slightly. I already had to do this there with a bit of sort of Q-tip or cotton bud and some rubbing alcohol. Put that back on. And then we'll put this on. But I was there was a game I came across the other day. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at what's on this floppy. Space Fighter. Okay, let's run. So this is, again, it's in German, this one, so I'm not sure if this was one that was widely released or whether this is just a hack. I don't actually know what I answered there. I just said no, which anyway may or may not have been the right thing to do. But this is a curious game. Maybe because when I hit no, I actually probably should try answering ja instead rather than 9. So this game is interesting in the sense I haven't quite worked out what you're meant to do with it, but I quite like the animation. Anyway, I'll fast forward a little bit while it loads. Right, so this is it. It says press fire, enjoy port 2. It's kind of a strange mix of German and English. Anyway, loads of instructions. Oh, let's put my name in. Commander Kian. Wollen Sie den letzten Status laden? 9. I don't need to load my previous status. No, I don't want any data on the ship. I'm just going to play. Anyway, it's kind of interesting. It's got this cool thing where you kind of go and then you flip, and you can shoot. I'm not quite sure what you're meant to shoot. That's the thing. You've got a dog running behind you, and I haven't got as far as finding it. Oh, there's a bird, but I mean, I definitely don't think I'm meant to kill the dog. Because that doesn't seem right. Would it seem right to kill a dog or a wolf or whatever it is that's there? Or maybe this is an alien world and that's anyway, whatever it is bad. But yeah, so this is I think I might be in a training mode for some reason, but it's kind of cool the way it flips. You know, it takes a little bit of space to do so. But then I haven't got as far as finding. Maybe it was just as I said, it could be a training mode. It could be that you have to really go a long way to find something interesting. I mean, that looks like a landing strip. I have a funny feeling it wraps around as well. But anyway, I thought I'd show this. If anybody's played it, oh! What's that? Okay, this is following me around, but I have. Seems like, is it killing me? It's killing me. It's draining my energy whenever that hits me. And if I can get away from it and then flip. Oh, there's another one, or it's the same one? I think I'm about to die. Oh, ow! Damn. Okay, sorry, pardon my French. That's a pretty nasty way to be killed, and I really don't think they could get away with that in video games today. Oof. Alright, okay, I'm done with that. Alright, that was Space Fighter, which I really don't know where it came from. I'll try and look it up to see if I can find any information about it online, but we'll see. So that's it for this Floppy Friday number 10. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tune in next week for episode 11, and I will say goodbye and thank you.